Unit 2, page 26, Lesson 8, The Internet. Inventions that have changed the world. What do you do if you want to know about a high school volleyball team in Beirut? Who can your brother ask if he wants to find a language school in Scotland where he can study English this summer? Where can your sister get the latest information if she has to write an essay about world climate change? And what should you all do if you want to hear the latest Kadhim al-Sahir hit? The answer is simple. You go onto the internet and look for a useful website. The internet, sometimes called the World Wide Web, WWW, is a huge international network of computers. It was invented in 1990 by two computer scientists, Tim Berners-Lee from Britain and Robert Pielliot from Belgium. At the time, they were both working at a physics laboratory in Switzerland. They invented the system to help scientists to share ideas and information. In 1993, the internet became public and it grew very fast. Today, it is used by millions of people all over the world and its use is still growing. To go online, all you need is a computer and an internet router or Wi-Fi. And if you look at the statistics, most teenagers in the United States are connecting regularly. A recent survey showed that 82% of teenagers are sending and receiving emails. Most of these also say they frequently surf the net for information. Another popular online activity among teens is instant messaging. Over 80% have listened to music online, and 50% have downloaded music from the internet. Only 13% of American teens are not using the internet at all. Useful words. Website. A set of pages on the internet about a particular topic. These pages often contain color pictures, sound, and video. Go online. Connect to the internet. Email. Messages sent or received using the internet. Surf the net. Spend time visiting a lot of websites. Instant message. A written conversation between two people who are online. It is quicker than sending an email. The other person reads your message as soon as you send it and can answer instantly. Download. Copy information or programs from the internet onto your computer. We've got a computer at home, so I use the internet a lot for my schoolwork. Whenever I need to find out some facts, I do a search on the internet. I needed information about sharks for a school project. I found lots of useful articles and pictures on the internet. I printed the pictures and used them in my project. It was quicker than going to the library and looking at lots of different books. I got all the information from the same place, the internet, using my computer. Claudia Flight, United Kingdom. I use the internet for homework, to send emails and to download music. I also use it to find out what is on at the cinema and read film reviews. The only trouble with using the internet is that you sit in the same place for a long time. If I look at a computer screen for too long, my eyes sometimes hurt. Saeed Khoury, Lebanon. The internet is very useful, but you have to be careful if you don't want to waste time. Sometimes you are looking for one small piece of information, and you end up spending an hour surfing the net. For example, yesterday I wanted to find out something about the river Nile. I looked at 17 different sites and it took me 2 hours. Zainab Hashim, Iraq. My business is buying and selling stamps. I do 70% of my business through the internet. I sell stamps to people in Malaysia, Japan, Europe, and the Middle East. Sometimes I think it is a bit lonely. If you do business in a shop, you see people and life is more interesting. With the internet, you don't meet your customers. I also use the internet for shopping. I buy plane tickets and train tickets online. I always get my theater and concert tickets online. I also buy books, computer programs, CDs, and DVDs. It is cheaper and quicker, and you don't need to go to lots of different shops looking for what you want. Mike Allen, Australia. Now, quickly skim the text. Make a list of 5 different uses of the internet mentioned on these pages. المطلوب عمل قائمة ب5 استخدامات مختلفة للإنترنت قد ذكرت. The first one, الاستخدام الأول is sending and receiving email. إرسال واستلام رسالة البريد الإلكتروني. The second one, instant messaging. هي الرسائل الفورية. The third one is to do a search on the internet. هو لعمل بحث على الإنترنت. Number 4, getting information للحصول على المعلومات. Number 5, to download music لتحميل الموسيقى. And we can add another one. بإمكاني أن نضيف نقطة أخرى is for shopping للتسوق. Now, scan the text to find the 3 negative aspects of the internet. الآن المطلوب هو إيجاد 3 خصائص سلبية للإنترنت. 1. If you look at the computer screen for too long, your eyes sometimes hurt. The eyes hurt. إذن العينين تؤلم أو تؤلم العينين استخدام الإنترنت لفترة طويلة. 2. Sometimes it wastes time. تضيع الوقت. 3. If you do business on the internet, it sometimes can be a bit lonely. A bit lonely. إذن هذه هي الخصائص السلبية 3 للإنترنت. Now we can extract more questions about the internet. بإمكاننا استخراج أسئلة أكثر عن الإنترنت. When was the internet invented? The internet was invented in 1990. متى اخترع الإنترنت؟ إذن in 1990. By who? من قبل من؟ 2 computer scientists عالمي حاسوب Tim Berners-Lee from Britain and Robert Killiau from Belgium. Another question. Where was the internet invented? أين اخترع الإنترنت؟ At a physics laboratory in Switzerland. إذن في مختبر للفيزياء في سويسرا. Why was the internet invented? لما اخترع الإنترنت؟ To help scientists to share ideas and information. لمساعدة العلماء مشاركة الأفكار والمعلومات. When did the internet become public? متى أصبح شائعا؟ In 1993. Another question. سؤال آخر. What do you need to go online? ما الذي تحتاجه للدخول على الشبكة. All you need is a computer and an internet router or Wi-Fi. Unit 2, Test 2, page 48. Mobile phones. The first mobile phone was used by the Swedish police in 1946. It wasn't anything like today's mobile phones. It was only mobile because it wasn't plugged in. It didn't even have its own battery. It used the car battery. After 6 calls, the car battery was flat. So, it wasn't a very useful thing, and only the Swedish police had it. The first public mobile phone network called ARP, Auto Radio Pohjolen, or Car Radio Phone in English, was made in Finland in 1978. The equipment was very heavy. It took up a lot of space in the boot of a car, and it was very expensive. Today, mobile phones are small, light, and easy to use. There are more than 1.5 billion mobile phones in use in the world. That means that about 25% of the world's population has a mobile phone. One reason the use of mobiles is rising so sharply is that they are becoming popular in China, India, and Russia. These 3 countries have very big populations. In China, there are now 310 million users, about 25% of the total population. India has 44.5 million users, and Russia has 60 million users. Without a doubt, mobile phones can be very useful and can even save lives. After the earthquake and tsunami in December 2004, hundreds of people were found and rescued in Sri Lanka because of their mobiles. Rescue workers were able to trace them even when the people did not know where they were. Families could get in touch with loved ones using mobile phones when landlines were no longer working. Mobile phones can cause problems as well. Of course, it can be very annoying when someone's mobile phone rings in a film, a concert, or even an exam, because the owner has forgotten to turn it off. But there are much more serious problems. A lot of car accidents have been caused by drivers talking on their mobiles. In most countries, it is now illegal to use a mobile while driving a car, unless it is hands-free. That means that you don't hold the mobile in your hand. But many people think that even hands-free mobile phones are dangerous in cars. They say that drivers don't think about the road and the traffic if they are talking on a mobile. They say it is different from talking to another person in a car. Another person in the car can see the traffic problems and will stop talking when the driver is in difficulty. But someone on the phone can't see the driver's situation. Love them or hate them, mobile phones are here to stay. And every year there are more things you can do with a mobile phone. You can use them to make videos, take photos, connect to the internet and send emails, download music and even watch TV. They are completely different from the Swedish police mobiles of 1946.